Okay guys, I just dropped off my goodies from the Duck Crossing Antique Mall. That was a fun shop. And when I was walking to Duck Crossing Antique Mall, I noticed that across the street there's another antique mall called Picket Fence Antiques, and I've got 1 hour before they close. I don't know if I can do another video in an hour. It usually takes me a couple of hours to do one video in the store, but I'm gonna try. I'll take you in and let's go see what they've got. back. We are hanging out in my family room today. And yeah, so in the last video, I talked about going to Elizabethton, Tennessee, and going downtown, which I had never done before. And it was a lot of fun. There was actually more antique stores in Elizabethton than I had realized. And so I haven't gotten to all of them. So I'm gonna have to definitely go back to Elizabethton and check out what other stores they have. I went to Duck Crossing Antiques first, and then this was kind of funny. For some reason, I looked at the clock, and in my head, the store across the street was not closing for another hour. And I thought, well, when I left Duck Crossing, they were getting ready to close. And I said to myself, I'm gonna go across the street to Picket Fence Antiques and shop in there and make a video. And you know, I put my purchases from Duck Crossing Antiques back in my car, and I walked over to Picket Fence, and the door was open. I walked right in, and there were two ladies there behind the counter, and one of the ladies said, "Oh, we're closed." And I said, "Oh, okay, well, I'll come back some other time." And then she said, "Well, I'm actually going to be working here behind the counter, but if you don't mind, I'll just lock the door and you can shop while I work back here." And I said, "Oh, that would be so great. I would love that." So she was super nice. Her name was Kathy. She's the owner of the store. And I think the other lady there was her mom. I didn't get her name because I think she went home because they were closed. And I ended up, you know, perusing the shop for about 30 or 40 minutes, I think, while she just worked behind the counter on whatever she needed to work on. And then she let me check out. And we actually had, you know, a really great conversation. She was a lot of fun. I really enjoyed talking to Kathy. And she was super helpful. She actually gave me the name of several different antique stores in the area that I have put on my list, and I can't wait to go and visit, because she was like, you know, these shops are really, really good and you would love to check them out. So yeah, super, super sweet lady, great experience. I really enjoyed that. They were having a Christmas in July sale. So, and it's funny because like, I didn't know that. And when I walked in, there was like an entire, like one side of it was just like Christmas decor. And I found something I wanted. It was, you know, Christmassy. And I said, "Can I set this up here on the counter?" I said, "It's like Christmas in July." And she said, "Oh, we're actually doing Christmas in July this week." So everything I got there at Picket Fence was for Christmas, which was fun because I love vintage Christmas decor. And these things I will most likely use here in my family room this Christmas. The first thing I found was this Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer. And you guys probably remember that I am super partial to hand-painted, especially like this toll painting on wood. My mom did toll painting when I was a girl. And so like in the 80s, I don't know if it was like trendy in the 80s to do. I think it was trendy to do toll painting on wood in the 80s, but I love stuff like this. And this particular one, you see, he's got the sweetest little face with little nose. He's got a bell here, little hearts, and it's like a rocker. It's so cute, little white tail. I just thought this was the sweetest thing. Now this bow, I'm planning to take this off. I may keep the bell and put it on another ribbon. I'm thinking I want to do like a red and white gingham ribbon bow on this reindeer. I think that would be really sweet. I'm very partial to my red and white gingham. I don't know if I've ever shown you the like finished look of my ducks that I bought like last year, but anyway, the red and white gingham ribbon is just really makes my heart happy. So I think this little Rudolph is the sweetest thing, and will just be a lot of fun addition. It'll be a fun addition to my Christmas decor. I paid $6 for this little guy, and I feel like he was definitely worth it. So cute, don't you think? So that was the first thing I got. Okay, and then the next thing I got was this Americana Santa Claus. Isn't he the cutest thing? I think he's handmade, hand-painted. What do you think? He has a distressed look, which, I mean, I guess that could be done with like sanding. I don't know, but like, look at his face. He's so sweet. He's even got like a little heart on his cheek. Isn't that cute? And then, you know, he's got the flag for his body. He's wearing this little nightcap. I just think that's the cutest thing. And then like his feet, that looks handmade, right? His feet are like a heart. So, and yeah, I paid $5 for this Santa. I think he's just as cute as he can be. The back of it's just stained. And yeah, I guess, you know, like there's paint here. I think he is hand painted. I will most likely display him here this Christmas in our family room as well. And you can see my American flag. I got that at the Goodwill like a year or two ago. And for like $7. I love my flag back here. So yeah, I just think this Santa is as cute as he can be. He's so plump, and he looks like he's ready for a long winter's nap. So super cute. $5 I felt like was a good deal. And then finally, the last thing I got was this Happy Holidays cookie tin. And it has like a cross stitch pattern on, and you guys know I love cross stitch. I collect it. Of course, this is not real cross stitch because it's a metal tin, but I like the look of it. And I always make lots of Christmas goodies during the holidays, and I just thought this would be fun, you know, for storing holiday candies or goodies in between serving them. So also would just make cute decor too. So even if I don't put cookies in it, you know, it'd just be fun. I actually was thinking when I saw this one, I can't remember if there was more tins, but when I saw it, I thought, you know, it'd be a lot of fun to just like collect vintage tins like this. And then when you know, are doing your holiday baking and you make extras to give away to friends and family, like why not collect vintage tins to give them away in? Make the gift like extra special. Yeah, I really like this one. I paid $3 for this, and thought it was a good deal. There's the sides of it. Isn't that sweet? I really like it. So anyway, that is everything I got from Picket Fence Antiques. Y'all go check it out. Kathy was super sweet. You will absolutely love her if you get to meet her. Kathy and her husband own the shop, and then like her mom, I believe, is the one that actually runs the store for them during the day. Anyway, yeah, y'all go check out Picket Fence Antiques and in downtown Elizabethton. It's a great little downtown area, and lots of antiquing in Elizabethton. So that's all for today's video. If you haven't already, please be sure to hit the like button, subscribe. I try to post a new video every week. Sometimes I'll post 2 or more. And yeah, hit that like button. It really helps me out. Leave a comment. I love getting to know you guys in the comments below. And we have some really good chats down there. And I will see you guys next time. I hope you have a great day and stay cool. I will see you in the next video. Bye.